From the Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents the Masters. Today, live second round coverage of the season's first, and many say most coveted, major championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Adam Scott, the Masters champ from 2013, is once again the leader. He's at 6 under par. As for our featured golfer, this round could be a battle as they come in 3 shots below the projected cut line. Round 2 here at the Masters. We've been watching all the players like our featured golfer here, those who got their first ever invitation to compete as a professional. Yesterday, round 1 did not go as planned, maybe a little tight. Frank, what's the goal here in round 2?
I think there's several, Rich. The damage is done, let's face it. And winning is nearly, well, that's completely out the window, you would think. So what can you glean from today? And I would look at the round in several little partitions, so to speak. Get off to a good start those first 3 or 4 holes. Try and develop a round. See if you can learn something from Augusta National. Do I really have to aim directly at these flags? Am I reading the wind correctly? And then maybe also, once you start that second 9, you could very well be in contention and make the cut. So therefore, you now have another goal to play that second 9 properly. And realize you're going to hit a lot of good shots and be patient. It's runs at Augusta National don't happen by accident. I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
He's got 142 yards to the front, 147 to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie. They'll say he should have made that. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain at +4. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll remain right where he is. So Frank, this, as we've mentioned, our golfer's second professional round here at Augusta National. You finished 4th here back in 1996. Curious, how long did it take you before you started to kind of get comfortable with the layout and the contours of the greens and all the nuances that you have to become familiar with in order to be successful here?
Well, I certainly don't think you want to get complacent, but to answer your question, I never really felt totally comfortable. But what did help was playing with experienced players like Arnold Palmer, who had played in more Masters than I'd had hot dinners. And what I did glean from them is they look left and right, short and long. I think too often when you're young, and I'm going to say dumb in this situation, you just sort of take this direct line at all these flags. And then when you look at a seasoned player, they're looking for humps and hollows. What's around the hole? In other words, the flag stick is a destination, not necessarily the target. Once I started to learn that, then I realized how you could play Augusta National. And the more players you play with, whether it was a Ballesteros or a Tom Watson, you started to see that was the one common denominator with all the people that was successful around Augusta National.
This started toward the left side. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2. From the fairway, let's go to Nota.
Great chance to hit this green in two, but it's going to require one of the hardest shots in golf, a big, towering, high draw to access this left hole location.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
This one going to require a firm thump to get to the back of the green. It is for eagle. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And that's step in the right direction. He's going to need a few more of these as we go along, as he is 2 shots outside the cut line. Well done. That one rolled in for a birdie. And he'll try and fight back as that scores back to 3 over par. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This one's starting a little bit right.
Three-wood off the tee. Doesn't find its mark, but gets the lucky bounce. All pans out.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass. Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, it's a short shot on paper, but this shot will definitely embarrass you if you don't pay attention. Green is sloped severely from right to left. It's elevated, which makes it awfully difficult to get the ball close.